Our Bills reporter Dave Naylor joins us from Highmark Stadium. How would you describe the mood around the Bills, Dave, as they prepare for the New York Jets coming off that historic comeback win Sunday against Baltimore?
Well, I would say they are subdued and sober. In fact, Sean McDermott, during his session with the media today, sounded more like the losing coach from Sunday night than the winning coach. He kept coming back to the word improvement over and over again. And Josh Allen, when he met the media, very similar, very even-keeled. None of the jubilation from Sunday night was left here by the time we get to Wednesday, day one of practice. And McDermott saying that he saw errors in execution, errors in fundamental, and evidence of youth on the field Sunday night, which is a lot of what you might expect in a week one game. But he promised the response would be a hard week of practice, and McDermott made good of that, putting the players into pads on day one of practice, and the players, several of them recognizing that there was a little extra emphasis in practice today. And also, McDermott was asked, Presto, what does a hard week of practice mean? He said it means having truthful conversations about the improvements that are needed. So the coach going to some considerable extent to make sure that the Bills don't arrive in New York for that 1 o'clock kickoff on Sunday, still with the afterglow of their victory from Sunday night against the Ravens.
And nowhere is improvement needed more than against the run. The Bills surrendered 238 yards along the ground to the Ravens. How are they preparing to face a team in the Jets that actually ran the ball 39 times in week one for 182 yards against the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Yeah, I think that was the part of the game we'd be talking about had the Bills not managed that historic comeback. I mean, Derrick Henry had 18 carries, averaged almost 10 yards a carry. And earlier this week, defensive coordinator Bobby Babish calling that unacceptable and promising that it would be corrected in time for this week. And you know, while Breece Hall of the Jets is not Derrick Henry, when you look at the combination of Hall and their quarterback, Justin Fields, it's the second week in a row the Bills are going to see a dynamic quarterback running back combination that is capable of explosive plays without throwing the football. In fact, Justin Fields ran the ball twice as many times in their game against the Pittsburgh Steelers than Lamar Jackson did Sunday night against the Jets. Bills defensive lineman Ed Oliver saying today that this was giving them another shot at it. And they think of the players in general like the fact that they're going to get a chance to sort of have a do-over in that aspect of the game. A.J. Epinesa is saying that, hey, in today's NFL, you better be able to stop dynamic running back and quarterback combination, because that is the way the league is trending. Certainly an emphasis for them to try to shut down the run early and take that away before the Jets can get any momentum going along the ground. Some good news from practice today. Veteran cornerback Tre'Davious White practiced for the first time since late August. He's been nursing a groin injury, missed the week one opener. Rookie Dorian Strong played and held up fairly well, but if White can go, he will return to the lineup Sunday against the Jets.
Bills are 24-6 against the AFC East since 2020, best divisional record in the NFL. Thanks, Dave.